Good evening, basketball fans. We are here at Haws Gymnasium on the side of West Kentucky Community and Technical College. It's cold outside, but it's going to be warming up in here today. We have a new guy on the show, Dallas McKinney. Dallas, tell them about yourself.
All right. I went to WKCTC for 2 years and achieved my associate's degree here in science, and then now have transferred to West Kentucky University. And I've always been a fan of our basketball team, and I'm very happy to come back today so that I could announce the game today and
All
help
right.
out the college.
Hey, we're excited. We're going to be right back with Coach Chumbler. You're watching WKCC Basketball Action.
Fact. Individuals with a 2-year degree earn $10,000 per year more than those with only a high school diploma. Ignite your career at West Kentucky Community and Technical College.
Welcome back, basketball fans. We're here with Coach Chumbler. Coach, this is our second game of the new year. We just went down to Northeast Mississippi on Thursday night. How'd that game turn out?
Well, we got beat, but we played fairly well. It was a very close game at halftime. We had a little lapse in the second half. We got down by like 21. But we came back, cut it to 12, just kind of ran out of time. But I like the way we played.
Exactly, and just as long as your team plays hard,
They did. They did.
Sometimes the score on the scoreboard isn't the only thing that matters.
Right.
So we played Columbia State today. We went down to Columbia State earlier in the year. We got beat down there. So what do you expect for them to do today? What type of defense, offense they play?
They may be the only team in the country that plays faster than us. They will press us beginning. Well, they pressed us down there beginning to end.
No.
And I don't expect anything different. They'll push it every chance they get. You know, he's got a stable of athletes. It's an impressive group.
Sure thing.
Our main thing's going to be taking care of the ball and getting back on defense.
That'll be our thing. Sounds good. Well, good luck to you, Coach. We'll see you at halftime.
Thank you.
You're watching WKCC Basketball Action.
Are you an adult looking for a new career? A high school senior ready for a new and exciting journey? No matter your education goals, we have a path to get you there. We have lots of programs to help you get a high-paying job quickly or work toward a bachelor's degree. Take advantage of the state's lowest tuition, outstanding training programs for jobs in your area, and online classes. Enroll now. West Kentucky Community and Technical College. Higher education begins here.
West Kentucky Community and Technical College can turn a passion for cooking and food into a career. The nationally accredited Culinary Arts program at West Kentucky Community and Technical College offers students a solid foundation to lead successful lives in one of the nation's fastest growing industries. You won't spend all of your time at WKCTC sitting behind a desk. We believe the best way for you to succeed is with hands-on training, putting to use the concepts taught by instructors. We offer a variety of credentials, including certificates, diplomas, and an associate degree in applied science. Committed to professionalism, WKCTC's dedicated faculty will prepare you for the future in culinary arts wherever the road might lead. Career possibilities might include restaurant, hotel, cafeteria, institutional, personal chef, catering, as well as cruise ships. WKCTC's faculty consists of educators as well as chefs with industry experience. The college's small class size paired with the attention of our instructors fosters an environment of success. WKCTC can turn your interest into a career with a craft you can share with the world. For more information on how to turn your passion into a career, email Chef Patrick Fletcher or go to westkentucky.kctcs.edu.
Welcome back, basketball fans. We are here at Haws Gymnasium as the starting lineups are being introduced to you. We will give you a rundown here. For Columbia State Chargers, they are starting at number 0, Isaiah Blacksmith. Number 4, Keldrick Leisure. Number 14, Antavion Williamson. Number 23, Justin Solcombe. And number 53, Isaiah Crawley. And for the Stars and the home team on the scoreboard, we are starting from Paducah, Kentucky at number 0, Evan Hayden. From Paducah, Kentucky, number 1, Brandon Warfield. From Madisonville, Kentucky, number 3, Chris Campbell. From Smyrna, Tennessee, number 22, Trey Wilder. And number 24, Devin Hart. He is also from Paducah, Kentucky. Dallas, you've seen several of the Stars games here this season. What do you think might be the recipe for success here tonight?
I think it's really our big three players, Devin Hart, Chris Campbell, and Trey Wilder. If they can have a good night.
Exactly.
Then
and you know what? I think a lot of it dictates on what Devin Hart, like you said. A lot of times Devin Hart, he won't even shoot the three-pointer because he likes a two-pointer so much better, and he's great at it. So it's going to be important for him to get off to a good start too.
That's true. And our inside play is big too, because if we get overrun inside, then we also lose our chances of winning.
Exactly. Now, we do have a new player to the Stars from the new year. This is his second game, Chevelle Glover. He's 6'5" from Smyrna, so I know he's going to get some playing time today. They had a game on Thursday at Northeast Mississippi, and Glover had 18 points and 8 rebounds, so that'll be a big help for us.
Yes, we definitely need that size. It's very important. And Stars come off with the opening tip. All right.
You know, Coach Shumbler in the pregame show that they said Columbia State's going to press us a lot, so it would be interesting to see how we handle that pressure.
It looks like Columbia State's in a zone already. But the best way to beat that zone is to shoot them out of it.
Shoot a three. Nice three-point shot by Chris Campbell. That's his first points of the game. And we're off and running here. And the Stars were in a 2-3 zone as well. And like we said already, the big guys in the middle might be our downfall this afternoon, because they have some big ones.
Right, but it won't be as bad as our last home game against, what was their name? John A. Logan.
Oh, yes.
National rank.
Yes. So. And that's who we play tomorrow, John A. Logan. And there's that full court press. Number 23 comes up with it, Justin Solcombe. He is from Macon, Georgia, a sophomore at 6'6".
And in the pink headband.
Yeah, we got two of them out there. I like the pink headband. It's got a nice style to it. I like it.
Yeah. Probably for breast cancer awareness, I would say, which is always a good cause. Okay, then we had a lob. Wow.
Well, I think we should guard Isaiah Blacksmith. He's got 4 points so far. He's a little lefty down inside.
All right, let's see if we can beat the press this possession.
To beat the press, we like to get the ball in the middle, but Russ Hall's going to have a trip on us. Officials tonight, Russ Hall, Justin Mason, and the new guy I've never seen before is, let's see, his name was Christian Johnson. So nice to have these guys out here this afternoon.
Tough job being a referee, but
sure is. Not many people like you when you're referee, huh? Trey Wilder with the deep three, off the mark, rebounded to Isaiah Crawley.
Rebounds is going to be hard to get today, especially if we can't do better than that against the zone, which is easier to rebound against. But
well, they're off the mark on a three-point shot. That's what we like. Evan Hayden's going to push it. Left-handed layup, way too hard. A little bit out of control there. And the Chargers, I think they might have their own nickname there. Is they going to charge to the floor, maybe?
That's true. Very appropriate.
You know, that's what we're talking about right there. And against John A. Logan as well, our last home game before the New Year, we had a hard time boxing out. And for us to have a chance at this game, we're going to need to box out.
But hopefully through the break, the coach has been working on that in practice, and we'll see improvement today.
Devin Hart on the ball with the opposite wing. Maybe get him a shot, get going. Nice curl by Chris Campbell, though. We have a few people here in the stands tonight this evening. Maybe a lot of people at home watching us on the air. Maybe.
That'd be good. Beat the cold weather.
That's for sure. I'm ready for it to warm up a little bit.
Yeah. Next week will be our chance to get to the 60s. But it's always a nice warm temperature inside this gym today, so we'll be all right.
Be even better if we start knocking down some threes. Looks like the main ball handler for them is Keldrick Leisure, number 4. Turnover there out of bounds.
Yeah, that looks like a failed lob. Looks like they're going to try to do us an air raid against us.
See, they're in a 1-2-2 press. The best thing to beat the press is get the ball in the middle. We was able to do it on the sideline that time. Nice job by Chris Campbell.
And looks like they're going to call that on the floor. So it'll be inbounds behind the basket. And a pass outside. Let's see.
Looks like they're in a little matchup zone. Devin Hart, that's his shot right there, folks. He don't even look to go to the three-point line. He wants that 15-footer. Perfect for Devin Hart. His first basket of the game. Nice to hear the Stars talking on defense on 2-3 zone.
There we go, there's still. And here's Trey Wilder coming down the floor.
Way to absorb the contact there by Chris Campbell.
No foul called.
Yeah, you got to call that one, I think. Yeah, he tried to absorb that contact. On the other end, though, Isaiah Crawley.
He's no look pass there by Trey Wilder.
Another 6'6" guy for Columbia State.
Yeah, there's no accounting for size. So there we go. Got in the middle. Got a good shot. There's the reward.
Exactly right. Trey Wilder, most of the time in the beginning of the year, Trey was just in there for his defense, but now he's been an offensive specialist here for us lately. 3 points in the game.
That always comes with practice.
That's right, and more confidence, too, in the game.
True.
Exactly right, guys. Nice pump fake on the wing by Williamson. Off the mark, though. But, hey, there's that offensive board. Isaiah Blacksmith, 6 points in the game. And it's all been right underneath the basket.
And to this point, it's just been some tips have gone their way.
There's Devin Hart. That's normally a shot there in the corner off the mark.
Right, but I hate to see that there are very few rebounders there. I wish he'd waited a couple more seconds to see if they're
Yeah, that was a quick shot.
organized.
Quick shot in the shot clock.
But it looks like we've gotten the ball back here.
Seeing some new guys for the Chargers right now. Number 11 is Marcus Mitchell. Number 13, Jeremiah Alexander. I believe someone else came in, but I didn't get his number. Maybe it was number 15, Jamal Cleveland. He's from San Diego, California. He's a long way from home.
Yeah, he is. I hope he got to go home for the holidays.
You know, and that's the good thing, Dallas, right there. I think this is Columbia State's first game since December 19th. This is their first game of the new year. So
maybe we'll catch them when they're rusty.
that's
now.
right.
That's
the plan at least. Devin Hart at the line. He's going to be shooting 2.
nothing but net.
First one's up and good. He's got 3 points. The head coach for the Chargers, Winston Neal, he played at Georgia Tech back in the day. He graduated. He played college basketball at Georgia Tech. Graduated in 2002, and he won the Mr. Hustle Award at Georgia Tech. So I kind of had a feeling that these Charger teams are going to have a lot of hustle to them today. I kind of just put that together. I don't really know.
I wonder if he came up with a mascot, too.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
A deep 3 by number 4 there for.
It's a good rebound by Devin Hart.
Chris Campbell had his shot blocked there. And called out of bounds on Columbia State. Ball to the West Kentucky Stars.
You know, that was good defense right there in half court set by Devin Hart. Well, they're going to go ahead and fall back into the half court man-to-man here.
Columbia State's talking a lot on defense, about drowns out everything else. I hope it don't drown out our offensive play calling here.
Evan Hayden with a deep 2. That's exactly what we want. His first basket of the game. We've already got 4 people to score here for the Stars. It's a good recipe for success, and we're already up by 4. That's what I like to see. You know what else I like to see, Dallas? Look at all these colorful shoes there for the Columbia State. There's red ones and blue ones and orange ones.
Probably a player's Christmas present there.
You're probably right.
I know I got shoes for Christmas, so probably not alone.
And the Chargers are going to charge you up the floor again. Leisure onto his right-hand layup.
Nobody got in front of him. Just
way
went coast to coast
too
there.
Easy.
And pass ahead. And 1 on the shot for Devin Hart. He'll be shooting the and 1 attempt here very short.
Nice little replay here, right here. Wait, he gathers the ball, absorbs a little contact there. Nice job by Devin Hart.
Yeah, a shot in the head never hurt anybody.
That's right. Meanwhile, 6'9" Jamel Cleveland from San Diego, California. He has 2 fouls. One of their big guy right here on the lower block.
That'd be also a good strategy for us is try to get them in foul trouble.
Exactly.
Well, for some reason on that free throw attempt, we only have 1 rebounder. I guess we were stacking them up on the floor to make sure they didn't get any fast breaks. And 2 Columbia State players collide going for the rebound.
You know, those loose balls right there that we're going to have to come up with. On this time, it was out of bounds on Columbia State, so we get it. You know, oftentimes in the game, it comes down to the 50-50 balls, we like to say. Who comes up with those balls? So.
And, it's like the hustle in practice, and I'm hoping today's crowd will help motivate our Kentucky Stars to do that. I know they played quite a few away games this season. Haven't had that at the wind at the back so much.
Exactly. So, this is our first game since December 14th at home.
Right.
It's almost been a month.
Yeah, and there's another inside play by number 15.
Jamel Cleveland.
And 1. There we go.
Another take by Devin Hart. Let's see if he can convert on this 3-point play, though. Watch this drive on the baseline there by Devin Hart. Perfect. Be even better, though, if he makes his free throw. Isaiah Blacksmith, he's back into the game. That lefty down in the middle. He's got 6 points so far. And here's our first look at number 20 for the Stars, Chevelle Glover. Chevelle Glover is from Smyrna, Tennessee. He's 6'5".
We'll be needing that inside presence today, for sure.
Devin Hart just 2 for 4 at the line. He did. Yeah, he sure did.
Very close.
Didn't take Chevelle long to get into the game. Only been 7 minutes into the first half.
Yeah, he's a big boy. What did you say his weight was?
I think about 220.
That's about right.
That was a three-point shot by Jeremiah Alexander. Their first 3 of the game. Trey Waters going to hoist one up.
And also I noticed we have Dominic Chandler checked in the game, number 12 for the Stars.
There's that inside presence there for Marcus Mitchell. He's 6'8" from Memphis, Tennessee. Got those the blue. Those are teal blue. Is that what you call that color?
I think
Number
so.
11, I think
yeah.
it's teal blue.
It's a little darker than North Carolina blue. So definitely interesting shade there. I wish he had a pink headband. Just make it pop even more.
Stars still in the 2-3 zone. We normally can contain the drive with the 2-3 zone pretty well. Leisure with the 3 off the mark. Blacksmith trying to put it back
away
in
the ball. There we go. Pass ahead to Evan Hayden, and then back to Devin Hart.
Nice give and go there. Got to be able to finish that layup. That's going to be a foul on Dominic Chandler there. That's going to be his first. Dominic Chandler, he's from Louisville, Kentucky. A freshman, 6'1".
He looks like a very scrappy player. He's probably going to be in there for his ball handling and defense, which you definitely use some help on. So I'm sure Zaid in this game will be welcome. And we're still in that zone. They're not getting into the middle until it totally broke down and they threw it to the middle.
I'm serious. Isaiah Blacksmith has 8 points, and they've, from a combined feet away from the basket, has been 2 feet. They've all been right there near the basket. But we'll just keep it right here. So far, it's 19-16 game. Columbia State is up by 3. Dallas, what are you seeing so far? I think it hasn't been a very fast tempo paced game.
Right, there's been a bunch of pokeaways. It's been kind of sloppy so far. But I think it'll get better as time goes on.
Yeah, exactly. And I think one of the things that we can focus on too is our rebounding. And and in certain things as commentators, you can say, well, you can always do something better, or you can always hustle more. But as the Stars, as we are not that talented and gifted with height, we need to make sure we box out just a little bit more.
And like you said, those 50-50 plays are going to be important.
Sure thing. Yeah.
We got to have that hustle. We got to out hustle them today. That's a real recipe for success, is to just outplay the other team.
Chevelle Glover with the 3-point shot. That's what we like to see right there.
Tied the score there at 19.
His first basket at home for the Stars. Like we mentioned earlier, he had 18 points on the road Thursday night. That right there might be a key player for the Stars coming down the stretch, second half of the season.
And we made a steal there. All right, and Trey Wilder comes out with it and passes off to Dominic Chandler, who drives in.
Rebound there by Isaiah Blacksmith. Too big inside, Dallas.
Yep. It was a very close shot there, just barely rimmed out. So, and it's good we got it to the middle. That's how to beat the zone.
Isaiah Blacksmith. Folks, I'm gonna beat this. Isaiah Blacksmith again. Left-handed layup right beside the rim, 10 points. This is the first time, though, he's gotten fouled. We'll see. This is their first free throw attempt of the game. Let's see if they're a good free throw shooting team.
Yeah, we'll see here. So.
Well, as we have a little moment here as Russ Hall's talking to Isaiah Blacksmith. Dallas, we thank you for coming on the air today as Ken is absent. So glad you could step right in here. Kind of our multi-purpose guy. You've done the camera before. You're back on the air with us, so we sure do appreciate you, man.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity. I'll let y'all know this is something I put on my resume. So.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of fun too, isn't it?
Yes, sir. And let's see, we had Lawrence Johnson check into the game, so hopefully we'll get some productive minutes today. And the drive by
Chevelle Glover.
Yes, sir.
Chevelle Glover.
Looked very.
Asked him how to pronounce his name. I hope I'm still pronouncing it right.
Well, at this rate, he'll be on the post-game interview with us. So
sure thing.
We'll have a chance to ask him in person.
Exactly.
Ever have anybody mispronounce your name?
No, not too much. Mine's pretty easy there, Jacob.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I know a lot of names are mistaken in the game of basketball.
That's very true.
So, Justin Slocum there with the rebound. He's from Macon, Georgia, a 6'6" sophomore. One of the guys with the pink headbands, number 23. Got the ball in there in the middle, Isaiah Blacksmith.
Again, just pounding us down low.
He's got 13 points. 13 of the 24 points has come from Isaiah Blacksmith. He's number 0 with the red shoes. Was he out of bounds over there? Is that what they called?
It is. Yes, sir. And that was on Dominique Chandler there, stepped out on the sideline.
Ball handler right now is Trey Foster. He is from Macon, Georgia as well.
Must have a good place to recruit down there, probably with
sure.
Georgia Tech influences.
Exactly
I would
right.
say.
Exactly right. As you mentioned, the head coach went to Georgia Tech.
Right.
Javelle Glover, nice drive. Foul is going to be on Isaiah Crawley. Good to see our new big guy right there, number 20, Glover, drive to the basket.
And actually, that last foul put us in the 1-1. So Columbia State there already has 7 fouls. We're going to be in 1-1 for the remaining 9:40 of the half. Unfortunately, he missed that, though.
Off the mark on the free throw attempt there. As the Stars, we are just 2 for 5 at the free throw line.
We got a hand check foul there on Devin Hart. But only 4 fouls so far for the West Kentucky Stars, so that's not too much to worry about as long as we keep them spread out. Still dealing with the size with the 2-3 zone. Except now we have
exactly. We got a big guy in the middle now. So it'll be interesting to see if we got a travel over there on the sideline. Russ Hall called it.
Wait, we forced that by having a big guy, forcing them to have a big guy on the outside of the paint handling the ball. And that's just real tough for most of the big guys, not as coordinated. Chris Campbell with the 3. He's a little off the mark off the front of the rim.
Pushed ahead there by the Chargers. Nice dish to Isaiah Blacksmith. What a finish. He absorbed every bit of what Lawrence Johnson just gave him.
And Lawrence got a lot of the ball today.
He sure did.
On that one. So, but unfortunately got him with the body, and that's where the foul came from, I'd say.
Isaiah Blacksmith, he's got 15 points, looking for point number 16. He is 1 for 1 at the line this afternoon. Good rotation on that basketball. Nice looking stroke.
It was. Got all but 10 of the Columbia State's points. Very impressive. And I think it's going to go to probably the halftime speech if we don't do a better job regarding the interior.
Exactly. Make sure we get a hand check on Isaiah Blacksmith. Devin Hart, that's a shot right in front of us here in the corner. He has 10 points.
That's a really smooth shot. I noticed in warm-up today, the Stars were making a bunch of their just warm-up shots. And from the last 3 games I've probably seen here, that's a real difference. And I think it's a good sign.
Yes. Well, maybe they were just excited to be back home today, you know. Like
that could be it, too.
Spend a little bit and get to be back on your home rims. As a shooter, that makes a difference. You know, you kind of know which way the rims fall. So.
And on that last play, Lawrence Johnson got a quick second foul, so he'll probably be reserved to the bench for the remainder of the half with another player coming in for him.
McFarland going to replace Lawrence Johnson there. Isaiah Crawley has 3 points now. Just made that first free throw attempt of the game. Another lefty. Only lefties have shot free throws for the Chargers today. And they look pretty good at it. 4 for 4.
Maybe I should try that. Maybe improve my shot.
Shoot it left-handed.
The Stars look at a 6-point deficit.
Devin Hart with a rare 3-point attempt. Rebound there by Chris Campbell. A second chance opportunity here for the Stars. Exactly what we might need here. Down by 6. I think he might have got a piece of that ball. Justin Slocum did. Leisure with a out-of-control pass. Not sure what he saw there.
But he happened to throw it off Devin Hart, so it'll still be Chargers basketball.
I thought there for a second they was going to line up in a stack, but more of a box formation there. Isaiah Blacksmith comes right in front of the ball. And the kick. And a skip pass. That's what you want in basketball. It opens up to a leisure 3.
So on that last possession, they had the inside covered up really well, but they left the outside open. You kind of have to pick your poison.
That's right.
The high-flying rebound there for Columbia State, which leads them into a charge down the floor.
Isaiah Crawley with the inside look to Slocum. Too easy for Coach Schumber. Going to take a break, and so will we. We will be right back with WKCC basketball action.
Meet Dave and Dan. They have a lot in common. Both have great careers, earning good money. Both went to college for 4 years. Dan went straight to a 4-year university, and now he has some student debt. But Dave started at West Kentucky Community and Technical College and got his general education out of the way before transferring to a 4-year college. That's why Dave's student debt is half as much as Dan's. Don't be like Dan. Be smart. Save money. Check out West Kentucky today.
Welcome back, basketball fans. Little short 30-second timeout. We're back here with you. Looks like Columbia State is still in the man-to-man. I feel like they kind of mix it up a little bit. It's almost like a 2-3 zone, but it's still a matchup zone. It's giving us a little
Good strong move there.
A little bit of fits.
It just didn't pan out there. And they got inside again, and that's
Marcus Mitchell there. His first 2 points. Those was all because of his blue shoes on that one.
They do look like they add about an inch to his height, so
they
that
sure
always
do.
helps.
Well, he's
like
already
he needs it.
he's already 6'8" to begin with from Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if they measure the players with the shoes on or not. Always big discussion about that.
I think sometimes we do that with the shoes on and then still add 2 more anyways, and add about 15 pounds.
That's right.
Dominic Chandler knocked down a 3 on this end of the court. Inside again.
But we pulled a double team, and that stopped him for a minute, but not before he dribbled out of it to score the 2 points.
Justin Slocum just too easy there, 4 points. For the
good
Chargers.
save, but to the other team.
It looked good. Right to the other team. Leisure with a corner 3. That is his second of the game. He has 8 points.
That's what coaches tell a lot. Like, if you have to save it behind your own basket, don't even save it at all, because it just leads to. That was probably a 5-point turnaround there on that play.
5-point turnaround, and you look up the scoreboard, we're down by 15. So.
Right. But there's still a lot of game left. Not time to give up.
Yeah.
So
the way we can shoot the threes when we get started.
Got them in the air. That's what we want to do. If we can get Columbia State in enough foul trouble, I think it'll really help our cause. And they're trying really hard right now.
Nice
They've
pump
got
fake
8
right
fouls.
there by Chris Campbell. Good job.
This will be a 2-shot foul.
Number 13 coming into the lineup, Jeremiah Alexander. He's from Antioch, Tennessee. 6'4" freshman. Chris Campbell looking for point number 5 on the afternoon.
And dribbles in. The point guard for Columbia State having a little chat with this big man.
Yeah, maybe a pick and roll getting ready to come here with Isaiah Crawley and Leisure.
Almost a steal. And they called the walk.
They're good. Good defense there by Chris Campbell. And good call there by Justin Mason. That was a good call. Need a basket right here for the Stars, down 13. That could do it.
They call over
push
the back.
in the back there, I believe.
It's going to be a 1-on-1.
You know, it's always funny because when you get a foul card on you as a player, you just never agree with it. You ever knew that?
I've realized that, yeah.
Players never agree with the foul called by the referee. It just doesn't make sense to me. Devin Hart, he's 3 for 5 at the line with that last make. Got 11 points. Make it 12. Justin Slocum back into the game for his pink-headed headband friend. Isaiah Crawley. That didn't sound right. But the pink headband replaced another one. So I kind of like it when they're both out at the same time. It's like double.
Right.
So,
I guess they're going for the twinning today.
and they don't have the same last name, so they're probably not brothers, but they want it. Like 23 and 53, the numbers are quite alike.
Yeah, there's some friendly influence there.
Williamson with this first basket of the game, and it's a three-pointer. The Chargers have hit 4 threes this afternoon.
Been a pretty balanced attack by the Chargers.
They sure are. You never know who's going to score, and then they all can.
Pump fake there by Dominique Chandler.
Good
Beautiful
drive
shot.
there by Tevin Hart. He's got 14 points.
He looked like he made space down low, and just everybody was too scared to foul him. They do have some foul trouble. And here's a steal. Coming down, Dominique Chandler. High flying shot, but he goes in.
Nice shot. Dominic Chandler, 5 points in the game.
That's really impressive how fast that
That
they
happened
sprinted down
really
the court.
quick, didn't it? It sure did. Good steal. We've had a lot of steals in this game. We've been active on defense.
And you look up, we're only 10 points down now. And I would say there's a missed call there, kind of a shove down low against us.
Good rebound there by Dominic Chandler, but we did
Came
give
out
them
without
a
us hurting us.
second chance look. Trey Wilder off the mark. Rebound by Marcus Mitchell.
That's good defense there on the attack. Kept them from going all the way to the basket, which is what you got to stop. Knocked
Good
the ball
defense
away.
again by the Stars. It could have been a walk there.
All right, there we go. Come up with it. I hope this table didn't scare him from diving for that one. I appreciate him keeping us out of the action.
Got some new guys in for the Stars, including Brandon Warfield being one, and Evan Hayden. These are going to walk the ball up the floor. See what they're going to call here, what type of zone offense they got. They've had good ball movement, too, for the Chargers. Good ball movement.
So active hands there. I think Chris Campbell managed to do that, or Brandon Warfield. He couldn't catch it so fast.
As of right now, as you look down there, there's not that big of a height difference other than Blacksmith.
All their big guys are in foul trouble and on the bench for the remainder of the half, I'd say.
Yeah.
So that bodes well if we can make a scoring spurt.
If we can get this down to about 5 right before halftime, I say would be looking pretty good.
That's very manageable.
Jeremiah Alexander, 5 points in the game. His first
right
2-pointer.
as the shot clock buzzer went off. And we have a foul on the rebound by Trey Wilder here.
Yeah, that was kind of a silly foul there, but it was also kind of hard to call.
That's going to result in a 1-and-1 for the Chargers. So the fouls have been piling up for both sides, kind of indicative of a more sloppy game. Hopefully they'll clean that up before long. Looks like there's some discussion on who the foul was on, maybe. It looked pretty obvious to me.
Whenever we get this situated, it's going to send Walter Crawford to the line. He's from Mount Pleasant, Tennessee, sophomore at 6'1". Yeah, I think they're discussing the shot clock down there on the other end, which the shot clock you see on your screen here, it doesn't work down there on that side. Just plain and simple, it doesn't work. But it works on this side. I believe the only person in the gym that can fix this problem is Rick Tippin. And that means that he would have to go over there to the clock and fix it. And he's not going to.
There it goes. Came back on.
Well, good deal. All right. We need the 30-second shot clock up there for the Chargers. Number 21, Walter Crawford at the line. Like I said, Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. They are a very good free throw shooting team, Dallas. 5 for 5 here in the first half.
I believe so.
They haven't missed yet, so that's why I say that, so that way he'll miss this one.
Yeah, it's a good old announcer jinx.
Ooh.
It almost worked.
Almost. Hit the front.
Almost rimmed out.
Got the shooter's touch, they would say. 2:45 remaining in the first half. 14-point game. We were just talking about that 5. It seemed manageable. getting the score down to 5 before halftime? Maybe. Devin Hart with another rare three. He connects on this one. Like to see that. 5 3-pointers in the game for the Stars. I like to see that.
Showing off his shooting there.
Yes.
We really needed that. Keep the distance manageable there.
17 points for Devin Hart.
And some team rebounding effort there. Results in our getting the ball again. All right, let's see what type of, looks like they've gone to man and man. Maybe
nice
again.
Curl by Evan Hayden.
There we go.
4 points for Evan Hayden. He's got 2 2-point baskets.
Nice little touch off the backboard there. And I believe the deficit's down to single digits again, according to our scoreboard.
Nice layup there again by Dominic Chandler. That's the second time he's done that.
He is so fast.
Sure
It's
is.
amazing to watch.
7 points.
Can make baskets on a sprint.
Yeah, he's active on defense. He's quick to get out and run. Quick, let's see, hustle plays, hustle. That was a deep three there by Williamson. That's his second of the game, 6 points.
They did all they could do in that zone. Whenever you move the ball back and forth like that, it makes it very difficult to guard everybody.
Williamson.
That's the expense you have.
You're sure that's right.
But I will say, over the last 5 to 10 minutes, they haven't had as many shots down on the inside. So I think it's been working better. But do have to contend with more threes. So
inside again, Blacksmith. That's his spot. That's his first miss, though. All right. Put a little defensive pressure on it, maybe. Good job there by Chris Campbell. He's got 7 points.
Came flying through the lane there. All right, only a couple more possessions before the half, probably, with about 39 seconds left.
Good job there by Leisure. Evan Hayden just jumped at the wrong time there. He had mistimed it. The ball stayed up on the rim just a little bit longer. Here comes one of our pink headbands, Justin Slocum. You know, they're just a very colorful team. Pink headbands, red shoes, blue shoes, orange shoes. It's fun to
green
commentate.
jerseys, yeah.
Green jerseys.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't get confused with any other team. So it's always good to have your unique flavor to what you're wearing and all.
The shot clock will run out before the game clock here, so we will have to hoist one up. Devin Hart with a 3-pointer. Bricked it. Leader at 5 seconds. He has plenty of time. Goes right. The layup. Oh. That was a close one right there, buddy. That was a close
fortunate there. Yes, sir.
Well, it's halftime here at Haws Gymnasium, 51-43 Columbia State. We'll be right back after a few messages. You're watching WKCC basketball action.
Are you an adult looking for a new career? A high school senior ready for a new and exciting journey? No matter your education goals, we have a path to get you there. We have lots of programs to help you get a high-paying job quickly or work toward a bachelor's degree. Take advantage of the state's lowest tuition, outstanding training programs for jobs in your area, and online classes. Enroll now. West Kentucky Community and Technical College. Higher education begins here.
The West Kentucky Community and Technical College Clemens Fine Arts Center presents American Spiritual Ensemble, January 21st. Don't miss American Spiritual Ensemble, January 21st in the WKCTC Clemens Fine Arts Center. For tickets, visit artsinfocus.org.
Welcome back, basketball fans. We're here at Haws Gymnasium. We were just talking at halftime. It's very, very quiet in here in Dallas. Normally, well, what did you just say? You said something about
yeah, we usually have some little kids, like the players' little brothers in here,
Exactly.
shooting around on the basketball goals and stuff.
maybe it's too cold for them to get in here today.
Yeah, or they have their own basketball games on middle school gyms and
That's
stuff like
right.
that. So
And maybe people watching some college basketball games at home as well. So
that's true. Although Kentucky doesn't play till tonight.
That's
so.
right. That's right. Well, Dallas, we're going to get Gary in here, and we'll be right back with WKCC basketball action.
Meet Dave and Dan. They have a lot in common. Both have great careers earning good money. Both went to college for 4 years. Dan went straight to a 4-year university, and now he has some student debt. But Dave started at West Kentucky Community and Technical College and got his general education out of the way before transferring to a 4-year college. That's why Dave's student debt is half as much as Dan's. Don't be like Dan. Be smart. Save money. Check out West Kentucky today.
And we're back here with the newest haircut in the gym with Gary McLean. Gary is our stats guy. If you're new to the show, whatever I say during the game is unofficial. Gary is the official stats keeper. Gary has been
That's lots of pressure.
it's a fun game so far, 51-43.
Yeah.
I have Blacksmith with a lot of points.
He's got a lot of points today. I mean, but even though I'm going to have to say one of our guys, Mr. Devin Hart's got 1
Doing
point
better,
more.
doing better.
He's doing even better, so that's a good thing. I think they were matching point by point almost.
They sure were for a while.
All right, we got Evan Hayden had 4 points in that first half. Brandon Warfield played, did not score. Chris Campbell had 7. Dominique Chandler had 7. Lawrence Johnson that played didn't score. Chevelle Glover, he had 5 points. Trey Wilder had 3. Devin Hart had 17. And Al McFarland, he played, did not have any points for 43. We only had 7 fouls in that first half, so that's pretty doggone good there. And Leisure had 8 points. Foster did not have any. Mitchell had 2. Alexander had 5. Williams had 6. 4 for Cleveland, 2 for Crawford. Smith didn't have any. Slocum had 4. Anderson didn't have any. Crawley had 4, and Mr. Blacksmith, he had 16. So, like I said, we had a little bit of a shootout. They had 9 fouls during that first half, so there wasn't a lot of foul calling.
Yeah.
Which was, and
I like to see that.
Yeah, when the horn went off, it's kind of like, are we done? I mean, seriously, it was that run through my mind. So
it was a quick first half there. We're going to be right back with second half action. Maybe we can turn this scoreboard around just a little bit. We can come out victorious.
Yeah, I think we could give them a good run.
That's right.
Got to give them a good run.
Right. Gary, we will see you after the game with the final stats.
All right, see you then.
You're watching WKCC basketball action.
The West Kentucky Community and Technical College Clemens Fine Arts Center presents American Spiritual Ensemble, January 21st. From the lion's den, Jonah from the bear. Don't miss American Spiritual Ensemble, January 21st in the WKCTC Clemens Fine Arts Center. For tickets, visit artsinfocus.org.
We are back here with Coach Chumbler. Coach, what was the biggest ticket you told them in the second half? I mean, at halftime.
Well, we've got to front that post. You know, we can't let them catch it. We've got to slide over and front that a little better, and just maintain the intensity we've got right now.
Sure.
You know, I was pretty happy.
Exactly. We're only down by 8 points. But like you just mentioned, Isaiah Blacksmith has 16 points, and they've all come from inside the paint.
Yeah. That's what hurt us Thursday night. We gave up 60 in the paint against Northeast Mississippi. We're giving up too many points in the paint. But if we can slide over and cut out some of that and make some shots, you know, we can put ourselves in a position to win.
I'm happy with our being able to break the press, too, so I'm happy with that.
We did an exceptional job against the press. That press ate us alive.
I know you were worried about that one. So
yes.
That's good.
Now, I expect him to come out pressing this half again.
Absolutely. Well, good luck in the second half. We'll see you after the game.
All right, thank you.
You're watching WKCC basketball action.
Are you an adult looking for a new career? A high school senior ready for a new and exciting journey? No matter your education goals, we have a path to get you there. We have lots of programs to help you get a high-paying job quickly or work toward a bachelor's degree. Take advantage of the state's lowest tuition, outstanding training programs for jobs in your area, and online classes. Enroll now. West Kentucky Community and Technical College. Higher education begins here.
All right, Dallas, you're back with me. We talked to Gary. We've talked to Coach Chumbler. Coach Chumbler mentioned that he's very pleased with the way we've handled the press. What do you see in the first half that we did well, and maybe something we can do a little bit better at?
Right. We've had a lot of hustle for sure, and I think the coach talked about that, which is what we really need. I think it helps being at home, contributes to that.
I think it does.
There's about halfway through the first half, we did a lot better at stopping the easy baskets down on the post. And that's really going to be the key, how well we do against the size of Columbia State. And if we can fight off the zone and doing that.
Exactly, because, in the beginning we thought that the press of the Chargers is going to be, a difference maker here. But in reality, that hasn't been the case. It's just been the guys in the middle, and we just need to box out a little bit more. I
believe so, and if we can get them in foul trouble, that's another way to eliminate the problem.
Exactly. If we get them in foul trouble, they have to go sit on the bench, and then if they're on the bench, they're not going to be getting rebounds.
Exactly.
So we have it figured out over here, guys, if they would just listen to us.
And if that other team would just cooperate, it'd be so much easier.
And one of the things that we can do that if we're the Stars, drive to the basket.
Right. And we've got some really good drivers on our team. I've been especially impressed with Dominic Chandler, his ability, and Chris Campbell and Devin Hart.
Yes.
Looks like those are going to be our three big guys that hit the basket.
Either drive to the basket or box them out and make them go over the back, because they will jump over the back, and they've shown that, and they've shown they'll push you in the back. They told you they'll jump, so might as well just do it.
Yep, and we got officials that will call that. So
yes, sir.
One of the advantages of playing at home, maybe.
Yeah, right before the second half here, let's give a shout out to. My name is Jacob Scott, Dallas McKinney on the air, and Dan Shepard's behind the camera. We have Melinda People behind another camera, and Brandon Story is, I like to say, in the truck, so making everything happen. So thank you to you guys.
All right, and we stopped another inside. Oh,
nice
there was a dunk by Chris Campbell.
Perfect. That's what we like to see. Start off second half on the right note. Only down by 6 points.
And we stopped them inside.
Exactly.
That's going to be our recipe for success there.
Still in the 2-3 zone here for the Stars. Active hands. Kinda. Good job there by Devin Hart.
Almost came up with the steal.
Number 14 over in the corner. He's from Maysville, Kentucky. Only person from Kentucky on the Columbia State roster. Isaiah Crowley. His first three-pointer of the game.
Big guy that can shoot, apparently.
Those are always good to have on your team.
Which we saw a little bit of that from the first half, our new player, Mr. Glover.
Chris Campbell says, anything you can do, I can do better. I like to see that by Chris Campbell. Chris Campbell's come out firing, has a dunk and a three-pointer.
Yeah, maybe that dunk was all he needed to get going.
Isaiah Crawley again.
Well, it was from the other side of the court this time, though, so he likes to vary it up.
Okay, so now he's hit 2 in a row. He can shoot.
Yeah.
You might want to put your hand up.
Yeah, so now it's gone from the inside play to them shooting us out of that zone. So we'll have to adjust to that on our defense.
Sure have.
Here's Chris Campbell again on the drive. Got to the middle.
That's the key.
Oh,
get to the
just
middle.
Rimmed out. That's
Just
very close.
Slocum with the rebound. From Maysville, Kentucky, number 14 fires. Good rebound there.
Here's another pass ahead to Chris Campbell. Another dunk. Almost. Ended up laying it in.
Yeah, I kind of lost a little control of the ball there. 7 points quickly for Chris Campbell. Already matches the first half total in the first 2 minutes of the second half. 14 points total.
And they called a little reach in on Chris Campbell again there. So that'll be our first foul of the half. Passing it in right in front of us here. All the way to the corner.
Hard pass to make there across the baseline.
Yeah, I'm glad our cameraman, Mr. Shepard, stayed out of the way for that one.
That's right.
Don't want to get in on the action.
Blacksmith lost it. Chargers come out here playing sloppy this second half. Stars are taking advantage of it.
Good rebound by Devin Hart.
It's going to be on the floor. Justin Mason, our
Let's see who they give it
side
to.
referee. We're going to give it on the point guard Leisure, I believe. I'm saying Leisure, Leisure. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, but he doesn't know it right now, so it's okay.
Maybe never will. We'll see how much they
That's
like
right.
the opposing broadcast. after this game.
Brandon Warfield there, his first basket of the game. 2 points.
That's a good little mid-range there. Mix up the threes and the post action, the driving in. Keep them on their toes.
Isaiah Crawley, he's hit 2 threes. He's hit
They matched us shot for shot there.
Sure is. He's got 12 points.
And called a walk on Mr. Warfield. So it'll be Chargers ball again.
I do not believe they have given their last points to the Chargers. There we go. They got it figured out. 59-53. They didn't put that last little jumper here by Isaiah Crawley.
Yep. Well, at least our shot clocks are working.
Yes, that's a plus for us.
Although it looks like it's stuck right now. It's stuck at 23 when it should be at 30. I guess I spoke too soon.
There you go. See, they heard you over there, Dallas. They heard you at the scoreboard. They put it back 30. See, if they would just listen to us more often.
I know.
It'd be a little bit better.
I wonder what that loud sound was. They kind of.
Yeah, I think that might be our announcer over at the scorers table. Like if someone scores, he'll say their name, but he might have dropped his microphone.
Could be.
Anyway, back to action. 2-3 zone here for the Stars.
So it looked like Evan Hayden had blocked the shot, but I think
Blacksmith,
somebody
he
got
wanted to
him
make sure everybody in the gym knew that he scored that basket. We was watching. He's like,
Yeah, he was very excited about that one.
He was very excited about it. Let's see if he can knock down his free throw. The Chargers are 6 for 6 at the line here this evening. Blacksmith is 2 for 2. And it's all because of the red shoes. And he missed. All right. Good deal.
Picked up the rebound there.
6 for 7 for the Chargers.
Got a quick advantage here as number 23 is slow to get back. Wide open shot for Evan Hayden.
Deep three, about 2 or 3 feet behind the
Wish
college
he'd stepped in a
line.
couple, yeah.
Yeah, he could have dribbled and took his time.
Oh, and took the ball away. Chris Campbell there.
Nice
That's a
job
layup for
there
Devin
by Devin Hart. His first basket of the second half. He had a big first half with 17 points. Timeout. Winston Neal, the Georgia Tech native. Well, we've cut into this deficit a little bit. It was an 8-point game at half. We're down by 7 now. So if we can continue to do this every time out, we might just come back.
Just, that's 2 or 3 shots. If they fall, we'd be right there with them. And so we can look for that as the game goes on.
Well, I really like the pace of the second half a little bit better. I know there was still – I love a high-scoring game, if you know me.
Right.
But, the Chargers still was over the 50-point mark in the first half. But it's all about just how we handle their pressure, too.
Right. And if we can get good drives to the rim, get good open shots.
Yeah, and so far –
ball movement.
So far we've been able to have that. And like you said, too, keeping them out of – not necessarily out of the middle because it's hard to keep them out of the middle. But
right.
Limit them to their second chance opportunities.
Right. So rebounding will be key. And, it's about hustle. And I've seen good hustle here today. So that's something to really look at and continue building on it. So
I like that camera view there. Dan Shepard's special right there. I like that camera view.
Mm-hmm.
Nice view of Haws Gymnasium and everybody in the stands. Scoreboard in the background.
Yep. Pretty good crowd today for a cold December day.
Yeah, it's been so cold. Leisure, he has some bad passes. I'm sorry, but he does. He lofts them. He doesn't put a firm
I
pass
think
on
that
them.
might have been from the coach's speech too, because he might have just been so intent on getting into the middle
exactly
that
exactly
he'd make
right.
a bad pass.
And I guess coach called timeout. Now the timeout, they definitely had a set play to
Right.
rerun. And that he knew that's where the ball needed
But
to
you
go.
just got to realize sometimes that the defense knows what you're doing, and that
Good kick out.
you got to change it up. And that's
Devin Hart,
2 rebounds on this possession before finally getting the foul.
Very good.
And number 0 vehemently disagrees with that foul. So, but to no avail.
They just always disagree. We'll just go on. They disagree. They'll go on, disagree again. Devin Hart in the corner. Chris Campbell, another deep three.
But he makes it, so.
That's his third 3 of the game, 17 points. Almost catching up to Devin Hart, who has 19. There goes Blue Shoes in the lane. Red Shoes gets the rebound. That's Blacksmith. That's his favorite spot on the floor. He has a bunch of points.
An errant pass there, just a little too high for Chris Campbell from Evan Hayden.
From Maysville, Kentucky, puts up a short jumper. Gotta get the rebound.
Like, missed the first foul, but got the second.
Yeah, Winston Neal over here talking about telling the referees, get it the first time. I don't know if that was more so the referees getting the call right the first time or to his big guy in the middle, Marcus Mitchell, make it the first time.
Right.
It could go either way.
First time, wouldn't have to worry.
That's right. Marcus Mitchell at the line. The Chargers are 6 for 7 as a team, 6 for 8 now. Marcus Mitchell has 2 points.
I think we were just fouling the wrong guys to put on the line.
That's right, yeah.
Overinflating
Look, here's
their average.
another lefty. This is his first free throws attempt, so we haven't seen him so far. They have a lot of left-handed players. He's 0 for 2. That's what we like to see. Only down by 8.
Oh, and just rimmed out for there.
Isaiah Blacksmith goes up high for the rebound.
There's too many big guys near the rim.
Isaiah Crawley with the putback. Easy putback.
A little slow in getting back from that for the Stars.
That's over the back. Good call there by Russ Hall. Very good call. I saw that coming when he was coming across half court. I knew he was going to come on here and jump over that guy's back.
Yep. Just that's a penalty you pay for just walking back instead of running.
That's right.
So.
Chevelle Glover back into the game for the Stars.
Be passing it in there for us to Mr. Dominic Chandler.
Glover has 5 points in the game. Wearing number 20.
That wasn't your old number, was it?
I was number 4.
Okay.
I was number 4. Chevelle Glover tried to match what he did in the first half, come in and hit a 3. Rimmed out in the second half. What a rebound. Good call there by Christian Johnson. The baseline referee. Dominic Chandler take it out. Let's see what the Chargers are in. They've been in man-to-man all afternoon. Nothing will change on this possession.
rimmed out again. It feels like our third possession of having rimmed out. I guess we're fortunate only to be down by 10 at this point.
Justin Slocum, one of the.
That's good defense there by Mr. Lawrence Johnson.
Kick ahead to Chris Campbell. Thinks about it. He's going to shoot it. 4 threes in the game for Chris Campbell, 20 points. There's a foul there by Lawrence Johnson. Isaiah Crawley going to be going to the line. That's going to be Lawrence Johnson's third foul. Team, I believe, 5th of the half. Or maybe they called that on Lawrence Johnson.
I think they got Glover for that
Glover.
one.
See, you just got to correct me there. Dallas, I was wrong. I saw Lawrence.
Well, I had to wait for the scoreboard because they were both there.
Yeah.
I think just Glover, Mr. Glover got him first.
I think that was Glover. Pick whoever you wanted to, I guess.
So now he has 3 fouls.
Isaiah Crawley, he misses another free throw. We talked about how good it was in the first half.
Yeah, coming back to earth.
That's
Coming
right.
back to earth. So
Misses the second one.
that's a good box out there by Stars.
Stars only down by 7, almost taken away there by Justin Slocum. Chevelle Glover with a nice drive. Out of control, though.
I wish he would have kicked out on that one if somebody had been available.
Isaiah Crawley, he's already hit 2 threes in the second half. Pass to his buddy Jeremiah.
And it looked like Columbia State did knock it out, but they didn't catch that. Some discussion there.
Yeah, Columbia
between
State's players saying, good call, refs. Of course, they think it's a good call. Nice feed down inside. Number 15, Jamel Cleveland from San Diego, California, 6 points.
I guess the old saying is if you're good at basketball, they'll come find you.
That's right. Even if you're in California.
But you never know what somebody's life circumstances will get you, you know. And this falls out of number 5 for Columbia State's hand, out of bounds. So back to the West Kentucky Stars. I think so far there's been not as many fouls as we're accustomed to seeing. And I really enjoyed that. Been a more high-paced game with good rhythm. And so far I think that's helped Columbia State more than anybody. Taking it deep into the shot clock on this possession, only about 5 seconds left. And looks like Mr. Campbell sees that. And makes a bad pass. Amazing what pressure can do.
You're exactly right on that one. Pressure on Irene. Get the steal. Chevelle Glover taking it inside.
I think he's looking for a foul, but never found one. And Columbia State was looking for an over and back call, and I can't really disagree with him.
Yeah, that's right. You could have gotten that one.
Good block there by Mr. Glover. Chevelle Glover.
Devin Hart there with triple bets. You know, the Chargers was looking for maybe a coach hint, and I couldn't blame on that one either. Lawrence Johnson was up high.
That's very true. Very true.
7-point game, staying right in this with the Chargers from Columbia State. So what we like to see, good basketball game here this afternoon. Isaiah Crawley, too easy. Excuse me, Justin Crawford. Justin Slocum, it's just the pink headbands, man. They can't get them straight. You got to look at the 23. Justin Slocum, he's got 6 points.
Beautiful shot there by Dominique Chandler. A little touch off the glass.
He is going to the line for the first time this afternoon.
I guess you call that last shot a teardrop.
Yeah, I call a little teardrop, yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
Stars are 7 for 10 at the line.
And that cuts the deficit down to 6.
Dominic Chandler has 10 points. Still in the 2-3 zone for the Stars. Good defense there by Lawrence Johnson.
And pass
Up ahead to
ahead.
Chris Campbell. A little bit out of control. Was able to gather it. That's his shot if he took it.
Big block. But he comes back. Very excited. Gets the crowd pumped up.
Nice job there by Devin Hart. He has a lot of points. Excuse me. about 23, I think.
All right, and we're back
If
on
we
the
score here, you
attack
can
again.
expect a timeout from Winston Neal. I can almost promise you. 4-point game for the Stars. Love our energy, love our enthusiasm, love our hustle. Great cut there by Devin Hart across the middle. See if Glover, 30-second violation. We don't normally see that one, Dallas.
No, we don't.
normally don't see that. That was a quick 30.
That was. I'm
wondering
questioning.
if it got
Yeah.
set.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious about that one.
I wonder, did we have a new person to operate in that today? I couldn't
You know,
tell.
I'm not sure who normally does it,
Yeah.
but that was a quick 30. Normally
That
we shoot
was.
about 20 seconds left, so that's interesting. Either way, still
But it was
down
a
by
slowly
4 points.
developing possession,
It
so I
was.
guess we'll give it to him.
Isaiah Crowley. Isaiah Blacksmith out to Leisure. Top of 3 key. Blacksmith again with another rebound. This time I'm not going to pass it. I'm just going to put it up myself.
Yeah, and just too many big guys down there for Columbia State. It's just hard to guard all of them.
Exactly. Dominique Chandler. I
deep three.
wasn't
Very
expecting
deep
that
three.
one. 3-point game. Isaiah Crawley inside the paint. Look at that. Nice save there, though, by the other Isaiah Blacksmith. That like there's a big man play right
That
there.
was.
but Isaiah Crawley
And really
with a
quick shot.
monster dunk.
Really quick shot there by Dominique Chandler. Maybe ill-advised, I'd say.
Isaiah Crawley, woo, he almost brought the rim down on that last one.
He did. Held up there much longer than I was hoping for a technical foul.
That's right, yeah. Hang on the
we
rim
gotta-
too much of college basketball and get a technical.
Yeah. Which I think is still a good rule because we got to keep the stuff in playing order.
Exactly
Have
right.
to have our rim last the rest of the season at least.
Yeah, Albert Farland back into the game, replacing Lawrence Johnson. That's also Jeremiah Alexander is going to place in our Kentucky buddy from Maysville, Williamson.
Yeah, Maysville, Kentucky. It seems like in my journeys, people get Maysville and Mayfield mixed up a lot.
Mayville, yeah.
It's very annoying. Wish they'd come up with a better name for that town. So, but I'm sure whoever Maysville's named after wouldn't agree.
A little strong there by Devin Hart. Rebound.
And just having
to
to deal with that
Justin
size of
Sokol.
Columbia State bothered us again. Just doing anything.
Out of control there by Isaiah Crawley. He wanted to go and dunk it again, but he took a few too many steps and tripped on that one.
There's just too much of those white players in the way for that one.
That's right. Chevelle Glover, I think he might be a key right down here in the stretch. Maybe get him
Yeah.
open for inside or a three.
He's going to have to watch out, though, with those 3 fouls. Play smart.
Yes, he does.
Which he has for this point so far. He's gone about 4 minutes.
There he is
those
with the
3
ball on the
fouls.
sideline. Off the mark. That would have been big time if we would have knocked that one down.
He was very close. It's a game of inches. And we have
Good
out of
call
bounds
there by
there
Justin
on the
Mason.
sideline on the drive for Columbia State. So back to the West Kentucky Stars here. Having to inbound it from the corner, but it looks like Columbia State's given up on their full court defense. That would have been a good opportunity there. I guess maybe they realize we just have too many good ball handlers to invest their energy in that.
Albert Farland, he's not a threat to shoot it, but Chris Campbell sure is. And he knocks it down. That's his 4th 3 of the second half, 5 total in the game. He is on fire, folks.
And
That's
now
what
it's
we like
only
to
a 2-point deficit, 73-75 with about 7 minutes left in the game. Let's see if we can stop them here.
Too easy right there for Isaiah Crawley. Too easy. He's got a bunch of points, too.
He's a big man and plays like it.
He's got 20 points so far in the game. He's only 2 for 4 at the free throw line, though. He made his first 2, missed his last 2, so maybe we'll keep up the stretch of missing.
Let's hope so. Let's give him a good announcer jinx.
That's right. He's
no way he can miss this one.
Good job there. But we got to get the rebound. Justin Slocum, right where he needs to be at the right time. 8 points for Justin. Devin Hart, long jumper is good. He's been quiet here in the second half. He just got 8, but still 25 for the game. Could have been called for a walk. That should have been called for a walk. He shuffled his feet a lot on that
really picked
one.
up here in the last minute or so.
It sure
after
has.
After that missed free throw. Devin Hart looking for space.
Chris Campbell, he wants to shoot again. A lot of standing ground on offense right here when he gets some screens or a drive to the basket. Chris Campbell's going to cut to the short corner.
There we go. Nothing but net.
It's a pretty looking shot there by Devin Hart.
And a steal. Oh. And a very quick shot there by Dominic Chandler. I kind of wish he'd waited for his teammates there to come back on this side of the floor.
He got excited that he stole it, but Justin, good rebound there by Evan Hayden. Could have been called for a push-off there. Glad it wasn't. Evan Hayden for the corner 3.
And they called it out of bounds on number 32, Al McFarland.
Red shoes replacing red shoes. Number 15, Jamel Cleveland back into the game. He's their tallest guy at 6'9", number 15. You'll be able to see him once the ball comes back into play down here. Posting up in the middle.
On the inside immediately, then backs out.
Good ball movement. Nice ball movement. And that's what you get. Williamson, that's his third 3 of the game. 8 3-pointers made by the Chargers. And we have just as many. We have 10. So we're beating them in the 3-point. Let's take a short break here. You're watching WKCTC basketball action.
The West Kentucky Community and Technical College Clemens Fine Arts Center presents American Spiritual Ensemble, January 21st. Don't miss American Spiritual Ensemble, January 21st in the WKCTC Clemens Fine Arts Center. For tickets, visit artsinfocus.org.
Welcome back, basketball fans. We're here at Haws Gymnasium, just a little over 5:30 to go here in the second half. We are down by 7.
Very exciting game to this point. Hope it gets even more exciting coming towards the last minutes.
That's right. We've been able to cut it to 2-4 points at times, but not able to jump over that hurdle to take the lead, I'm saying.
Right. Got bailed out by a foul there. I'm really glad.
I think you're right. You got bailed out there. Winston Neal sure don't agree, the opposing coach.
And I'm going to guess that was probably drilled in during the timeout would be to attack the paint.
Absolutely.
To try to get some of these big guys knocked out of the game with foul trouble.
Yeah, that's going to be Justin Slocum, his 3rd foul.
The bad thing, we're to the point now, probably leave somebody in until they foul out for the other team. So, see how it goes. Uncharacteristic miss there for Devin Hart. Usually a very good free throw shooter. 2 in a row. You know, if this was the University of Kentucky, everybody would be getting free Chick-fil-A.
That's right.
We need to come up with some sponsors like that. Sure would have a very excited crowd.
We went to our man-to-man defense, or no, matchup zone looks like. Justin Slocum on the inside. That's just a man's move right there.
And there's nothing we could do once it in that low.
That's right.
Everybody just had to back off.
12 points for Justin Slocum. He missed
Good
time
rebound.
jump. Out of bounds to the Chargers.
Looks like there's some discussion there by the officials.
Maybe we can have one last surge here by the Stars. Down by 9.
There we go. That's what we needed. A good turnover by the team in green. Coming back down the floor here. Left it short on that shot. It looked like he looked to the official for a foul, but no help there.
There you go. Good job for the referees to step right in there. Nothing more than nothing more than a little talking right there. So nice job for the referees to step right in. I didn't see what happened. I think there's just a trip there.
I believe so.
And
it took off.
Tempers flare just a little bit.
Right.
So we'll send them to your benches. You're going to be just fine. Might get a technical out of it. Maybe not. Not sure about that one. But what you like to see is just for the referees to be able to take control here.
Right.
Well, but like I said, we know it's a 9-point game, though. We was able to cut it to, 2 points, I think, maybe a couple times, Dallas. But we just haven't been able to jump over it. And as soon as we make a little run, the Columbia State makes a run themselves. And if anybody ever watches basketball, you know that basketball is a game of runs.
It is, yeah. Just whoever has the momentum going into this.
And whoever has the most runs normally wins,
Right.
But that little scuffle there, that was on number 53 of them. He's one of the guys that wears the pink headbands, Isaiah Crawley and Chris Campbell. Did you see what happened? I wasn't paying much attention to it.
I know they called a foul on the play.
Maybe Chris Campbell
knocked him down. Maybe
Chris tripped him or something. I'm not quite sure.
Right.
And I know he got up a little bit on fire. Russ Hall looks over here, sticks his tongue out. Foul on double technical. Gotcha. He come over here, so it's going to be a double technical. So those fouls just offset, no free throws. Yes, yeah. Foul on technical foul on Chris Campbell and technical foul on number 53. Thank you for Russ Hall for coming over and explaining it to us. So like we said, those fouls just offset, no free throws to be taken on double technicals like that.
I would say that would almost be a net plus for the Stars because it gets them and gets the other team in worse foul trouble.
Exactly. Jamel Cleveland, he's got 8 points in the game. As Winston Neal is telling his team to huddle. Huddle. Could you hear that, Dallas? I could hear it. I bet you can hear it at home, too. You can see Winston Neal on your screen there. He's a good little coach. I tell you what, he knows his game of basketball. He's recruited a lot of big-time players if you look him up on Google.
He's far away as San Diego.
That's right.
All right, and Columbia State comes back with a full-court press. Very good rebounding team have we seen today. Of course, with that size, this might be expected.
That's another basket there by Justin Slocum. He's got 14. Let's take a short break with him. You're watching WKCTC basketball action.
Meet Dave and Dan. They have a lot in common. Both have great careers, earning good money. Both went to college for 4 years. Dan went straight to a 4-year university, and now he has some student debt. But Dave started at West Kentucky Community and Technical College and got his general education out of the way before transferring to a 4-year college. That's why Dave's student debt is half as much as Dan's. Don't be like Dan. Be smart. Save money. Check out West Kentucky today.
.352 remaining here at Haws Gymnasium. 14-point deficit for the Stars. What do you expect here in the last .352, Dallas?
I would really expect us to pick up our defense. I think that's our best chance of coming back in this game. Put on a full court press, go for steals, be more aggressive on that end. So we should be seeing that. It looks like Columbia State has picked up their defense also. Let's see what they called there. I guess that would be a turnover on the Stars.
There's a tough pass over there in the corner.
It was.
Trey Wilder threw it out of that corner, but that was a good trap there by the Chargers.
I would have liked to see the person inbound and throw it off the people's leg and give us another 5 seconds. I think that's something that's underutilized in the game.
Leisure with the 3. Rebound there by Justin Slocum. Too easy. How many second chance points have they had? They've had a lot.
Right. Just to that size, one of their best offensive moves is a missed shot.
Brandon Warfield not giving up just yet. His first 3 of the game, he's got 5 points. The lead had grown to 16 before that last 3-pointer.
And looks like Columbia State's going to try to milk the clock with this possession, probably take it all the way down to 30 seconds before shooting.
Yes, the time is definitely in their favor now. Isaiah Crawley with a skip pass, got deflected. Too many big guys inside, Dallas. How many times have we said that tonight?
A bunch. That'll probably be our theme of the game. But
out of control there.
But got bailed out by a trip.
We got bailed out there. The foul was there on Kildrick Leisure.
But, you know, that's why the rule book leads. Anytime a player trips, it's going to be on the defensive team.
Exactly right.
So.
Brandon Warfield, he's got 5 points, all coming in the second half. This will be his first trip to the free throw line.
Good opportunity to score without any time going off the clock. So happy to see that.
Good basket there by Brandon Warfield. Six points. So quiet here in the gym. Sometimes as a shooter, you just want it to be loud, and not so quiet.
I don't know. I think they've had enough ratty away games.
Wow, I think his head touched the backboard on that one. That was,
I believe so.
Isaiah Crawley, he's had 2 major dunks in this second half. None bigger than that last one.
That was a one-handed alley-oop jam.
Goodness.
I would call that.
Whew.
And on the other end, it's a very similar possession to last time. We had an out-of-control player, but got bailed out by a foul. So
Isaiah Crawley, he's definitely been their star of the game along with Blacksmith. He is from Ripley, Tennessee, a sophomore at 6'6".
He's just taking a seat on the bench and fouled out. So we won't have to worry about him for the rest of the game.
Who fouled out? Was it Crawley or was it 23 is Slocum.
Okay.
So Isaiah Crawley, the guy's been dunking, he's still in.
Okay.
So.
Don't burst my bubble.
Well, no. I'm not trying to correct you. I want to make sure I got it right over here on my stats.
Right.
That's Isaiah Crawley again. He's saying this is too easy for me now. He has a bunch of points too. Hey, he's done it all. He can hit it from the free throw line. He can dunk it, as you've seen. He stretched it out and hit 2 3-pointers here in the second half. Mr. Do It All for the Chargers.
Another
He's 3 for 6 at the line.
And Columbia State's hit the 100-point mark now. So very high-scoring offensive game today.
25 points for Isaiah Crawley. Yeah, I always like it when the team gets to 100. It's a fun game to watch.
Good mark.
Evan Hayden with the corner 3. It's up and good. 7 points for Evan Hayden. We'll just stay right here. Going to be a short timeout by the Stars. 13-point deficit. Well, we'd like to remind our viewers of the upcoming games. The most recent will be tomorrow at John A. Logan. We faced John A. Logan in our last home game here at Haws Gymnasium on December 14th. And if I'm correct, the next home game is January 9th.
Which is Tuesday.
And against, I'm not sure who. So you just have to come and find out.
Yeah, I think I have a schedule here. Let's see. It'll be against Dyersburg State Community College at 7 p.m.
That's right. And I believe we've already traveled down to Dyersburg State earlier this year, back in November, to begin the season.
Right.
Not the first game. But
yeah, they're actually one of the closest community colleges with a basketball team to us. So
Yes.
maybe we'll pull in a bunch of people to root for us.
I remember back in the day when I played here, we went down to Dyersburg State and we beat them at Dyersburg State. But once they came here, they beat us here. So maybe the Stars this year can beat them here. That'd be good.
I'd love to see that. So,
and that's on Tuesday night, folks, 7 o'clock.
See, Stars put on their full court press, but it got broke.
Marcus Mitchell in the paint, 4 points. Steal there by Zach
Poor
Crawley.
pass,
He's doing
yeah.
it all. 15-point lead. Marcus Mitchell back into the lane. Just over 90 seconds to go in the game. It's all but over now, Dallas, I believe. There for a moment, I thought we might have a chance there.
This is what they call garbage time. But not in a good way. Not like whenever you're ahead a bunch.
That's right. Well, it has been a quick game. Gary mentioned at halftime. It's only been going on for a little less than an hour and a half. It's been a quick game. So fans like to see that too, I'm sure.
Right.
So.
And I would say that's probably due to the foul situation.
Yes, that's been a
lot
whole
more than
lot.
we're used to.
Good hustle there by Devin Hart. Still like down by 15, your best player, arguably, still diving on the floor. It's what you like to see.
Well, his mom is there 15 feet away, so she probably would get on to him if he did.
That's right. You're exactly right.
That's always good motivation. Have friends and family looking on. So
1 minute remaining. Stars man-to-man here. Like we mentioned, our next home game is Tuesday night. I hope you can come out. And if not, we will be right back here with you. I'm not sure if Ken will be back or you'll be here. I'm sure you'll be here somewhere if you're not on
probably
the camera.
Probably so.
So come on out, watch Stars. There's another one there by Isaiah Crawley. That man could just jump. He's got 27 points, 104-87. We need the basketball to pull it and bounce. The Chargers are going to have at least one more possession here to end this game.
Well, maybe we'll get a 3, at least get to the 90-point mark.
There it is by Trey Wilder. Air ball there. Shot clock's turned off. Interesting to see if they'll just dribble it out here to end this game. They have about a 3-hour drive back home to Columbia State. They will improve to 12-4 on the season. So we will just dribble this out here. The final score is going to be 104-87. 104-87. It's been fun commentating this game with you, Dallas. I appreciate you being here, buddy.
I appreciate the opportunity to do it, and
we will take a short break here, and we'll be back with the stats and Coach Trembler and maybe a couple players of the game. But you're watching WKCTC basketball action.
Are you an adult looking for a new career? A high school senior ready for a new and exciting journey? No matter your education goals, we have a path to get you there. We have lots of programs to help you get a high-paying job quickly or work toward a bachelor's degree. Take advantage of the state's lowest tuition, outstanding training programs for jobs in your area, and online classes. Enroll now. West Kentucky Community and Technical College. Higher education begins here.
We are back here with the head coach of the Stars, Coach Chumbler. Coach, tough loss right there. They're coming down the stretch 3 or 4 minutes ago. We're within 2 or 4 points, and just a little bit.
And sometimes it's not how many turnovers you have; it's the timing of the turnover.
Exactly, you're exactly right.
And we would make a great defensive play and turn around and give it right back to them.
Exactly.
We just got to put a butt on somebody and block them out.
And rebound, that's what we talked about.
And it doesn't matter who we play. I think we could go play against Heath Junior High, and they probably out. We just don't block out, and I don't know what the solution is. We're doing a better job of talking.
Sure.
And our defense is better.
Yeah, the active hands, the steal. We had several steals here. I'm not sure how many.
Right.
But, we've had several.
And a much better job of actually running offense. It's not just crazy chaos out there.
Exactly right.
But we just have to put the whole thing together.
Yeah,
but they're a good basketball team.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. But down the stretch, I was like, we might have a shot right here.
Yeah.
And if a couple of threes will win our way, and the ball is bounced different ways. But that's why you play the game.
Yeah. 15 scholarship athletes. They're there for a reason.
That's right. So. But you can't. You got a quick turnaround. Third game of the new year is tomorrow at John A. Logan, tomorrow afternoon, I'm assuming. Yeah,
number 14 in the country, John A. Yeah, we got that. Hey, they just played. They should have beat Vincennes, to be honest with you. I watched that game.
Wow.
They missed some free throws and lost to Vincennes. They led the whole game.
Exactly.
But, hey,
that'll be a fun game
rest
up there.
For the weary.
That's right. You will be back here on Tuesday night against Dyersburg State.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Coach, good luck to you tomorrow. We'll see you Tuesday.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're watching WKCC basketball action.
Are you an adult looking for a new career? A high school senior ready for a new and exciting journey? No matter your education goals, we have a path to get you there. We have lots of programs to help you get a high-paying job quickly or work toward a bachelor's degree. Take advantage of the state's lowest tuition, outstanding training programs for jobs in your area, and online classes. Enroll now. West Kentucky Community and Technical College. Higher education begins here.
We are back here with one of the stars of the game, Mr. Devin Hart. Devin Hart, I have you as down as 29 points. That's unofficial. Gary McLean has the official ones. But another great game for you. You came in here and sat down and you said, I'm tired.
I'm so exhausted. I think I played the whole 40 minutes, so yeah.
That's right. Well, we need you on the floor there, and, coming down the stretch, we had a shot there to win it, but a little bit too much inside presence there for the Chargers.
They are very big, and we're not as big, especially compared to them, and those big guys were athletic, and they were talented
exactly
too.
Right.
So.
Exactly right. Well, you were talking about you're going to sleep good tonight. You have a tough one tomorrow against number 14th ranked in the nation, John A. Logan.
Yeah, we're ready for that game. We had a close one with them here.
That's right. You had a close one with you here. We was just talking about Columbia State when you went down there earlier this season, got blown up by about 40 or 50 points.
Yeah.
And, it was a lot closer here tonight,
It
so
was.
maybe tomorrow's game will be close too.
Yes, sir.
So go home, get some rest, stay healthy, my friend.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll be right back. You're watching WKCC basketball action. We are back here with the second leading scorer on the Stars team this afternoon and a 104-87 loss, Chris Campbell. He had 23 points. Chris, you started to feel it there in the second half, didn't you?
Yes, sir, I did. Yes, sir.
So I have you down as 5 threes, 4 in the second half. And you know what? They all came at a good time. Is that last little push there.
Yes, sir. We came up short.
That's right.
Came up short.
Well, what do you think from the game that you might be able to take? And well, you got a quick turnaround. You play Johnny Logan tomorrow, but this was a good game to prepare yourself. What do you think?
Yes, sir. Yep, it really is. We worked hard all week on mainly talking, playing D, getting back. This team, they're really good.
Exactly.
You got to talk on D. I mean, we had some lapses where we didn't talk, but we're going to take it to next game.
I think, looking at the growth of the team already,
yes.
Back in November, I believe, whenever we went to Columbia State, got beat by around 50.
Yes, yeah.
Come here, it's a different story.
Yeah.
So you can just, maybe, growth of the team's not always measured in the wins and loss column, but, in the way you play and the way you hustle, and that's something you can always can control.
Yes, sir.
You have a game tomorrow and then another one on Tuesday, so you better go home, get some rest,
yes,
ice your knees,
I'm going home now.
Ice your legs. So good luck to you tomorrow. We'll see you Tuesday.
Thank you.
All right, you're watching WKCC basketball action.
Meet Dave and Dan. They have a lot in common. Both have great careers earning good money. Both went to college for 4 years. Dan went straight to a 4-year university, and now he has some student debt. But Dave started at West Kentucky Community and Technical College and got his general education out of the way before transferring to a 4-year college. That's why Dave's student debt is half as much as Dan's. Don't be like Dan. Be smart. Save money. Check out West Kentucky today.
All right, basketball fans, we're here with the stats man, Gary McLean. Gary, we almost had it there for just a short little bit, didn't we, buddy?
I did. It was 2 points there.
That's
I thought,
right.
all right, we got this. Here we go. But then they exploded.
Yeah.
They
Isaiah
exploded.
Crawley exploded, didn't he?
I mean, just totally 23 in the hole. I want
to ask him if his head's okay after being on the rim, the backboard.
Oh, yeah. It's like, golly, I know they had to hurt.
I wouldn't know, though.
Oh, I'm glad I don't want to find out. I'm too old to find out, too. So, all right, we had Evan Hayden with 3 in the second half, 7 total, 5 for Brandon Warfield, 5 total for the game. Chris Campbell had 16. He had them 4 threes. Bam, bam, bam. Well, thank you for that. 23 on that. We had 6 for Chandler. He ended up with 13. Lawrence Johnson didn't score during the game. Chevelle Glover ended up with 5 points for the game. Trey Wilder ended up with 3 points for the game. Devin Hart had 14. He had a number of 2s there, and so his total score was 31 for the game. So we had 87 points there. For Leisure, for Columbia State, he ended up with 8. Foster, 0. Mitchell, he had 4. Alexander, 5. Williams, 9. Cleveland, 11. Crawford, 2. Smith, 0. Slocum, 16. Anderson, 0. Crawley, like I said, exploded in that second half. He ended up with 27. And Blacksmith, he ended up with 22. 104 points.
I'll tell you what. Our Stars teams, they're going to be tired.
Yeah, they're going to be worn out, too. Yeah.
They had a game they had a game on Thursday. They had a game today. They have a game tomorrow.
Tuesday. Oh, they got a game tomorrow? Oh, yeah, that's
away. They play Johnny Logan
tomorrow.
Yes, they do.
And then they got one Tuesday.
We'll see him here again
on Tuesday. Yeah, the 9th. So
it's not like it's easy competition.
No, it's not. They've got a tough schedule. I mean, people look and say, "What's your record? What's your record?" Well, that's not the indicative of what heart that these boys, have. Plus who you play.
Coach Shum wants to go out there and have a winning record. We can go.
Yeah, we can play
the JV teams.
We can play some pickups off the street. I mean, but that's not what it's
not
all
get
about.
You better, and I know Coach Chambler's theme is to make sure these players have the opportunity to go play somewhere else.
They do, and that's what he's doing. He's preparing for that, and I commend him for that. And the boys they put their heart into it. They do.
That's sure right. Well, we'll see you again on Tuesday. Take care, my friend.
All right, see you then.
You're watching WKCC basketball action.
The West Kentucky Community and Technical College Clemens Fine Arts Center presents American Spiritual Ensemble, January 21st. Don't miss American Spiritual Ensemble January 21st in the WKCTC Clemens Fine Arts Center. For tickets, visit artsinfocus.org.
Welcome back, basketball fans. We are here to wrap things up here at Haws Gymnasium. I got my running buddy with me, Dallas McKinney. Dallas, it was a fun game, wasn't it?
It was fun and fast. I think it's so fast I didn't even have to change the batteries on the cameras.
That's right. Yeah, normally we have to do that in the second half. So that's a good thing there. My friend, I'm sure we'll see you again. Maybe behind the camera or maybe in front of the camera. You never know. So it's been fun with you. The final score here tonight, 104-87. The Stars play tomorrow at John A. Logan and then again on Tuesday here at home. Do you have any final remarks?
Yeah, I was just really excited to see the hustle in our players today. That's just the most important thing, and I think it'll be lead to a good rest of the season.
That's very good. All right. So, we will see them back on action Tuesday night here at Haws Gymnasium. Come out, watch and play. You've been watching WKCTC Basketball Action.